So as we come to the end of December and we get close to entering January, we have a live com today. Our job is still on the line, and maybe some changes are needed in January, but you get to have a look at that and see what you think. Also, some more major injury news. It's hitting us hard this season. Okay, so welcome into the episode. So we are going to recap how all of the different competitions have been going then. So since you're with us in the Europa League, we played Mostar and got a 5-1 victory with no own goal. The Dragan, Vasberg, Thorsby and Ben House scoring. We then played Pauk and got a 3-0 victory, an own goal again. And Guzmau and House on the score sheet. Then we lost unfortunately 1-0 to Anderlecht, but we are in a good position. After 6 games played, we're in 5th place, 13 points, 3 points off top, and looking good to secure a spot in the final 16 if we qualify in the top 8. If not, at least we're going to be in the playoffs. You can see we've already actually qualified for that. So very nice and solid there. The next thing to look at is the cups. So the Allianz Cup, we knocked out Lira. We played Lira and won, which meant we went through as group winners. So for the first time ever, we're into the semi-finals against Sporting. And then the winner will play Braga or Vizela, who are in the second tier. So I like that. I like the fact that if we can get past Sporting, we'll be in the final of the Allianz Cup. So very nice to see we're pushing on there. In terms of the cup, we beat Benfica a Castelo Branco 4-0. You can see Nunes with 2, Krav and Vasberg. So we now play Vazim in the 5th round. So again, another tie I do think we can win. Then we go into the league form then since you were last with us. And it's been very up and down. I don't really know the best way to describe it. Back-to-back defeats definitely were a bit of a hurter. But if we look through October, November and December so far, you can see starting off with defeat to Amadora before victory over Academo. Then we played La Rosa after the last live com, a 2-0 victory with Almasi getting 2. Then we played Nacional and got a 1-0 victory with the Dragon. Before defeats to Santa Clara and Gil Vicente. Really did start to convince me we needed to look at ourselves tactically. So we did switch back to the 4-2-3-1 the last few games, and it's been huge. A 3-0 victory over Braga, with Ben House getting 2 and the Dragan with 1. We then played Benfica and got 2-1 victory with Krav and Ben House on the score sheet. We then played local rivals Porto with Alovic and the Dragan scoring, seeing us get 9 points from 9 possible against Braga, Benfica and Porto. So currently, after 15 games, we are sitting in 6th place. We are 8 points behind top. And we are only 6 points from 2nd. And we've been shocking. We have been shocking. And we are still within touching distance of the top 2 or 3. I mean, we're only 4 points from 3rd. So definitely in touching distance then. So I think we've got to look at the positives that we have been very, very bad and we're still in a decent position. Now, one negative is Almasi is out for another 5 weeks to 3 months after it damaged a Achilles tendon. It's not an ACL, is it? A DAT. He's got that. You know that? Yeah, he's got that. But that's huge. 29 years old. It's a long-term injury. 3 months. I think it was 5 months in total. So he's not played for the whole December. I think half of November as well. Quite sad because he was doing well with 8 goals in 9 league games. But I will give a shout out to the likes of Ben House who really have stepped up and just looked very, very good in the games. He has played with 3 goals now in the league, 2 in Europe as well, 8 in all competitions. He's just such a hard worker, and them kind of players really can carry over the line when you're struggling. The 4-2-3-1, it's been solid for us. We definitely short in the attack midfield position. We definitely short there. Vasberg still with no assists all season is a little bit concerning when he was playing as the playmaker. The Dragan as an inside forward on the left has looked a little bit better. 4 goals in 12 in the league. 2 and 3 in Europe is a little bit better, but valued at 27 million. Sorry, moving stuff around. He's valued at 27 million and he's not been that good. I'm telling you now, 12 and 28. If we get offered 20 million for that guy, I would drive him to the airport, to be honest with you. He's just not played very well, to be honest. Couple of people have moved into the first team ready for January window. In one day I can register them. So Jeffrey Lopez is going to now get moved up into the first team. He's been playing for the youth teams this season still. 18 years old, came through the academy a couple of years ago. With his passing of 10, I think he can do a decent job, and we just need that one more defender is a rotation option, especially when we have these European and Cup games as well. And also Felipe is going to come up into the first team, playing that attack midfield strider. We need a bit more depth, especially with the injuries to Osario, so I wish I'd registered him before the summer window had ended, but we didn't. So he has played some youth games in the first half of the season. Can he speak Portuguese? He's from Brazil. He could speak it anyway. Oh, come on, Paul. But either way, he's had time to acclimatise. I think that's the word. Acclimatise himself to the club, and he's ready. So our final game of the season is against Pacos de Ferreira. It's huge. It's huge. A victory here could see us close the gap. And when we look, Porto are losing currently. So they would stay on 30 points. We could go joint on points with them. Who else is up here? Amadora are not playing today. Who else? You got Benfica, who are not playing today. Braga are playing late against Nacional away from home, so maybe they could slip up. Nacional are 14th, but away from home. Maybe Braga, we could go 5 points clear of Braga if they slip up and we win. But I think we pretty much set up with our team for today's game then. So it's Karasic in goal, Ostajic, Vasquez, Norby and Lervig, Dressel and Crave, Alavic, Gusmao, the Dragon and Ben House. Alavic has done quite well. 6 assists, by the way. 4 in 4 starts in Europe. And only 1 assist in the league. But it's okay. He's getting better. And look at his attributes. They are improving dramatically. So hopefully he can continue to be a good player and maybe fill in our right wing slot. I brought him in as a rotation option. But if he is performing well, why not keep him in there? Why not make him our first choice? If he deserves it, he deserves it. The first highlight is going to be for them. Pasos, isn't it? Because the C with the S. So it's Pasos de Ferreira. And they scored. Shouldn't have been praising them. Praising them by learning how to say the name perfectly. Ended up costing us a goal. God, this is pretty much how bad we've been at the minute. We just saw inconsistent. We saw poor. We saw shit. Is the only way I would describe it. If someone said, how do you think your team is playing? We scored a goal. I would say it's very easy. We shit. Okay, Ben House scored. I was trying to adjust my bloody thing here over the microphone. It's supposed to help with the tss and all that stuff. All I'm finding at the minute is getting my way. Right, Dressel played it over the top. The Dragan did get to it. First time left foot cross, and Ben House tucks it away. But another league goal for Ben House. He has stepped up since Almasi picked up the injury, and I have to say, I'm delighted. When you sign a player from the low league like we did with Ben House, it's always great when they actually perform well. Okay, so throw in for them, but can we win it back? Can we win it back? Barbosa left back for Pasos de Ferreira. We do have it back. Ben House to Dressel. Kraev, the Dragon. Ben House. Is he offside? I'm not sure on that one. And unfortunately, he never shows the replay because I have it ticked off. I'll probably tick it on because it would be quite interesting to see. Goal disallowed, so the Ben House goal doesn't stand. But to me, it looked like it would have been tight. It would have been tight. It's Nacional 1, Braga 1 as well, by the way. So at the minute, we are only managing a draw, but so are Braga. So we are holding on to that final spot at the minute. But we need top 5. We need top 5 to guarantee that European spot in case a winner of a cup gets the final spot. But yeah, I just feel like if we come 5th or 4th even, we've almost took a step backwards. And I really hoped we could continue to move forward. We've had progression every season. Right, Maya now for Passos. Velasquez puts it across, deflected around. We can... poor pass. Like, what are we doing? We can't play football. We've looked so good. Maybe we just play well against the big teams. We play Braga, win. We play Porto, we win. We play Benfica, we win. We come up against a relegation battle inside, and we forget how to play football. Right, let's have a look at the changes we can make. So Guzmao is not playing well, so we will bring on Vasberg, see if he can unlock the door. Vega for Dressel, just because the yellow card. Nunes for Lervig, again the yellow card. Vasquez, I think I'll take off for Tikvik for the yellow card again. I think it's just important we don't go down 10 men in these situations. Maybe actually Thorsby as well. And we'll play them two next to each other. And that's fresh legs in that defensive mid position to hopefully just make sure we can control the game in these final 15 minutes. I'm going to encourage, but I'm also going to team instruction us to go a lot more higher tempo and try to get the victory here in the last 10 minutes. But is it a second draw in a live come in a row? Is it a point to end this calendar year? Right, the Dragon. We're on the 91st minute now. Alovic just gives it away. Like, our passing, game after game, looks atrocious. Right, Vasberg wins it back. Vega to the Dragon. Get forward. Come on. That's a free kick and a red card for them. That's a red card. The Dragon needed to get back up. But is that it? Could have created something from that. 3 shots to 14. 88%, 87, 79, 60, 26% headers won. Like, what the? Like, how? Expect to see you all in training tomorrow. They're the type of games we need to win. Again, it was a fan day as well. I forgot to mention that. So 12,800. I mean, I wouldn't call it a success. So I'm interrupting the video to say thank you firstly for the support and the continued support on the content that I'm creating. If you are in a position to do so, there is an option below to become a Patreon member or to become a YouTube member. It will cost you 49 kroner a month, which is about $3 or £3 a month. And that goes towards future things on the channel, like I'm looking to save up for a new microphone, for example, to pay towards my Premiere Pro for editing the videos. It just helps show a little bit of support, but also if it builds up to a certain amount, I can look at taking a day off work a month to help towards creating that content and making it just a little bit better for you guys going forward. But only if you can afford to do it, go down and click them links. Don't do it if it does financially put you in problem. Let's head back into the video and thank you again for taking the time to listen to me. Okay, look, after such great, but then again, the weaker teams we struggle against. We do. Look, we've got Sporting next. Oh my days. Start the year with a defeat. Start as you mean to go on. January is going to be a tough month. We've got 2 European games. We've got a semi-final. And then we've also got a cup 5th round. We've got Sporting, AVS. We've got Lavis. We've got 2 of the top teams. We've got Sporting away as well. So we're playing Sporting 3 times in January. I mean, at this point, I do feel like I'm potentially getting punished. We need to improve the team. I think we need someone who is maybe creative. We need someone who can maybe unlock the doors because our assists are an issue. The Dragon does have 8 from the left wing. Lervig was 7. Alovic was 6. But I just feel in attacking midfield is where we're weak. Now, we have 2.2 million to spend. We do have wage budget as well. So, I think the aim over January is, without a shadow of a doubt, an attacking midfielder who is ready now. Now, we do obviously have Felipe, who we're going to be rotating in. We have Guzmão as well, but Guzmão can also play in that defensive midfield, ball-winning midfield role with his attributes. So, is he an attacking midfielder? I don't think so. I think he's more of a defensive-minded one. So, Felipe as the attacking mid alongside Osario, but Osario's out for pretty much the whole season. He's out for another 4 months. Then he needs time to get back into it. So, maybe it's a loan sign for the second half of the season. Maybe it's a proper signing, but we need a attacking midfielder. Someone who slots in and works well for the team like the rest of our players, obviously. So, leave that with me. We are very much in a battle to survive, to keep our job. And this B-, I feel insanely amazing how we somehow sneak in a B- because I wouldn't give us it. So we'll push on, we'll keep going, and I'll see you. You will see on the screen now the people who are patrons or monthly members through YouTube. If you do want to join, links are in the description below. The YouTube one, you can just click that join button next to where the subscribe button is, or go into the description if you want to become a Patreon member. Links are below. Thank you for your support, and hopefully I will see you on the next video.